Hello, everybody. How are you? How are things in your world? The sun's starting to come up here in Los Angeles. We're going to take the time right now to do another Lyrics Explained. That's where I explain the lyrics of your favorite songs. And this one is going to be Money in the Grave by Drake. Drake, of course, on a seemingly endless string of hits, including tag teaming with other artists, and he just keeps going. And this is another one, and he talks about a problem that doesn't get enough coverage, doesn't get enough discussion. And of course, as we get older, people pass on. Death and taxes, they say, are the two sure things in life. We all have to go sometime. And as you get older, you go to more funerals, you go to more wakes. And Drake had noticed this problem, and if you think about it, it really could be a difficulty for families, for individuals that are living. And that is when they lower you into the ground, assuming you're buried and not cremated. How do we know? How do the living people left behind, the family and friends and loved ones, how do they know that the funeral home checked their pockets and made sure all of the money, be it paper bills or coins, were removed from their pockets? Because if they weren't checked, that's money in the grave. Okay, that's money that we'll never see again. That's money that could be used by the people that are still alive. I mean, as far as we know, there is not an ATM machine in heaven. As far as we know, there is not a lottery in heaven. So what do they need those coins and those paper bills for? They don't really have a use for them. Whereas on the other hand, here in the existing world we're in now, the rich have somehow sucked trillions of dollars into the top half of 1%, and the rest of us are splitting the rest. Okay? And so there's the money that goes into the grave is a complete and total waste. Why didn't they check the pockets? Now, maybe they did. But why don't they let you, as the loved one, as the family, as the friend, say, hey, man, can I just check the pockets before you do the final thing? I just want to check the pockets. Okay, maybe there's a quarter, maybe there's 50 cents. It could be $1. It might not be a lot, but I mean, that $1 in quarters will get you 2 minutes. Well, maybe not. You get a minute. You get a minute here in LA. You get a minute on the coin-operated car wash. All right? $1 would get you, at current market prices, probably that would get you like 2 bananas at the grocery store. And if you get it at the convenience store, they rip you off. They charge you 75 cents or even $1 for one banana. I mean, come on. But nonetheless, it's money that is back into the circulation, back into the economy, being utilized, helping people grow businesses. It's hiring jobs. It's expanding the opportunities for employment. It's not doing any good in the ground. And Drake is bringing to our attention this little known but potentially huge problem. So all he's saying, I mean, basically what Drake is saying is, look, give them a chance to check the pockets. We're not gonna take a Hoover vacuum cleaner and stick it in the pocket and try to get every little penny, okay? But a Susan B. Anthony $2, all right, or a dollar silver coin. Or even a vintage nickel that you were using as your personal golf ball marker on the golf course, that's got some value beyond its nickelness. Okay, it's probably a collectible. It might be worth up to 10 cents. It might be worth up to 15 cents. But it doesn't do any good in the pocket of your brother who unfortunately stepped in front of a bus and met his demise. And if you were to talk to your brother, he'd say, I don't need it. I mean, you can have it. You can have the coins. Where I'm going, they probably don't even have horse racing that I can use it to bet on. That's what he's saying. So why? That's what Drake is saying in these lyrics. He's saying, let us check the pockets. Let us hang the body upside down just for a minute, not in any disrespectful way, but just by the ankles. We'll get one of our taller relatives to hold the body upside down by the ankles and shake the body and make sure all the coins are out. Make sure all the paper dollars are out. Okay, maybe there's cashier's check in there. Maybe there's a few traveler's checks from when they went to Canada. All right, they wanted to go to Niagara Falls and revisit their honeymoon. All right, and maybe they have some Canadian money in there. You'll have to take it down to the foreign exchange place. All right, and it could be kind of damp because Niagara Falls, the mist and the fog and that money might be kind of wet, so that it's going to take time to put it out on the bedspread and let it dry out a little bit. Okay, it's going to take some work. That's what Drake is saying. What are we doing letting this money go into the ground without it coming back to the family? Guys, it's another really inspirational hit from Drake, and we love the guy, especially when he goes, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's his signature move right there, yeah. I'm not even doing it right. Mine's more like a yip. He's got to see. That's why he's a big star. He's got it down. It's more of a yeah. I can't do it. But guys, you get the idea. He's a big star. He's got another big hit there. And I hope this explanation helps you enjoy the song even more.